What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream over on Twitch at This Is Aftersound, so come by and say hello. All right, I wanted to talk about anytime tournaments in this video. So if you're new to the game, or if you're like me and was intimidated by tournaments for the longest time, then I just wanted to give you kind of a brief look at how these work. Now, to be honest with you, I was intimidated of anytime tournaments up until yesterday, even though I've been playing them, or I'm sorry, even though I've been playing this game since last August. I had only been playing in the, single elimination tournaments, which are, you show up at a certain time and you just battle it out there until you have a winner. The anytime tournaments, it's not that I felt it would be difficult. I just hadn't jumped into yet. But as you can see over the last couple of days, I am now in 2 of them. So here's the thing with anytime tournaments, the way it works, and I'm going to show it to you, at least the best example that I can give here, is you are put into groups, right? So we had 78 people enter in, and there are going to be groups of 12. Now, was that groups of 12? Yes, group size of 12. Now, if I go here to the arena, round 1 has already started, and there's 24 hours per round. I can see everybody in my group. Now, how this works is you do a battle against each of them, and the thing is, it just pops up. You get to see their last couple of battles, so you know exactly what they're playing or what they're doing, and you kind of make a decision based off of that. The one thing that I will say about anytime tournaments is that the cohesiveness is just not there, because I did this yesterday with the Zen Sports Esports League, and quick side note, I would highly recommend everybody to enter in. I know I probably should have said something about it sooner or posted a video sooner, as we are now in round 1. But it is 25 DEC, and this is going to be an ongoing thing that will be like a circuit, which is being tracked by Luke, who is the Luke Plays to Earn YouTube channel. So definitely check him out. And every week, whenever there are a top 32 that are determined by this tournament, each of those gets a certain amount of points, and then the top 16 will go into a single elimination tournament on March 4th, and it looks like the top 4 are going to receive something from there in terms of prizes. But if we look at it here, there are quite a few anytime tournaments coming up. Now, I will definitely understand the fact that many of these are priced out. Even for me, I'm only really able to get into the bronze ones, and even then, this bronze blunderbuss has a staking requirement of 2800 SPS and 1300 plus power, which is almost at silver. So that is just kind of how it goes with these tournaments. Obviously, the more that you have invested into the game, the more you'll be able to play. But there are other tournaments out there that come around with anytime that are significantly cheaper. And I haven't really looked at some of these, but it looks like Hash Kings is doing a tournament. I'll have to jump in there. So there's a lot. Here's the beautiful thing with this whole esports. Like, there's a lot of money coming into the space, which I think is awesome. There's a lot of the competitive nature, which I'm hoping will get a lot more coverage, because as people come in, they want to be competitive. They want to compete at the highest levels. They want to be recognized for that. And I think anytime is actually a very, as much as it's as difficult as it is in terms of, like I said, the kind of synergy and energy that ends up being, the lack of it that I'm having when I play, it's nice because this is a, what's that called? A worldwide game, a global game, right? So people are playing at all different times of the day. You have 24 hours to put your battle in, whereas like a single elimination tournament, there's many folks on the other side of the world who are not able to enter in if it is in the middle of the night for them, right? So that's something to consider. I think that the value of anytime tournaments for me has really shown itself in that sense, as I've gotten to know more of the community better and seen just how global the game is. People kind of tuning into live streams from all over the place, which is phenomenal. So let's go back here. And we'll just look a little bit more of the details. So this is the bronze blunderbuss. There's no legendary cards allowed. Same deal. You get to pick your team in almost 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. For this, it is I guess a modern version where it's Untamed Dice and Chaos Legion that are allowed. Now, if we go here, as I was saying, there's groups of 10. So I can look at my group and see who is in my group and who I'm going to be facing off against. And it looks like there's actually 11 people in our group. So I have 10 battles, one with each of them. And what I'm going to do here is actually show you how it works. Now, hopefully Fudu is not watching this and sees what I put in. But just in case, well, whatever. If they do, then this game will be a throwaway, a sacrifice for you guys. So let's see here. In terms of what they have, so there's no legendaries allowed. I have to keep that in mind. And it's only Chaos Legion, Untamed, and Dice. So even someone like Oceanus would not be allowed, as well as Heartclaw should not be allowed, right? Yeah, it looks like Heartclaw is not in there either. So let me... There's no cleanse here, unfortunately. So... and no legendaries allowed. I can't even play this dude because he's too many mana. So maybe what we do... Yes, I want to start over. Let's go with Thaddeus. Let's go with Necrosi. And... I really don't like... I really don't like this. Riftwing might be fun too. You know what? We're gonna try something. We're gonna try something funky here. We're gonna go with Riftwing, and then Zenith Monk is gonna be our ace in the hole in the back. So hopefully, we'll be good to go there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and submit my team, and then like that, it's done. And now I just forget about it until that person submits their team, right? Now it just goes to the next battle. It shows that I have 9 more remaining. So this is what I'm talking about, where it doesn't feel tournament-ish, if that makes sense, because I'm just kind of submitting my teams. And yesterday it got kind of exhausting because in the other tournament I had to put in like I don't know how many games, 12 games maybe. But let's go actually here now, so you can see. I had to put 14. I had to put 14 games in. So you can see now I'm 6-3. And if I go, I can look at my group and see where I stand kind of within my group. Looks like I'm in 3rd place as it currently stands. Although there's quite a few people who have not put in any games yet. And then if you look at this from the, all players, I'm ranked number 59. Now, this is not the best ranking because clearly I haven't played as many games as the top teams. They've played a total of 12 games. I've played a total of 9. And technically, if I were to win, well, I guess if I were to win 3 more games, I would be kind of in that range. But you know what I'm saying. Now, I can go here to the battles page and I can see all of my battles, everything that I've played so far and everything that I'm still waiting on. And then I can also see all the battles that are within my group if I want to go and be that kind of nitpicky. Or I can just see the battles from different groups. And it looks like there's a total of 30 groups in this. So I can go to group 2 and see all the battles there. So this is a lot to go through. To be honest, I'm probably never going to spend that much time there because I'm really only interested in the last couple of battles that somebody would have played. But as we go along, that's just kind of how it works. And it's one of those things where I'll get a notification that pops up on the right side here anytime that somebody submits their team and there's a battle that can be watched. So I've been getting those throughout the day. I was hoping I might get one in this video, but it doesn't look like we're going to get one. So that is it. That is it with Anytime tournaments. It's actually not that difficult, and if you can get into them, I would highly recommend checking it out. The prices on some of these tournaments is a little up there, but for me, this is the most I've ever paid to get into a tournament, 10 SPS. And the reason for that is because looking at the total amount of players entered in with 78, the the rewards go out where you double your entry fee. You get 20 SPS if you're able to make it into the top 64. So I'm hoping that I won't be in the bottom 14 players, and that I am able to win a decent amount of games in order to get at least the bare minimum prize. So something worth considering. Again, there's a lot of different kinds of tournaments here, but as these are starting to get posted up more, and we're starting to now see more tournaments coming in from places like Zen Sports or Hash Kings or whatever the case is, there's a lot of really cool things happening within the tournament space, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. So that's all I have for you guys in this video. If you do enter the tournaments, I wish you the best of luck. Unless you are playing me, then you are going down. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Have an awesome, awesome rest of your day.